Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tyler Gibson Superstar Mode. Today is the final episode of the regular season of Season 2, and the Raiders are looking to solidify their spot in the playoffs. They are currently the 2 seed behind the Bengals and tied in overall with the Dolphins. If we look at the standings, the Raiders have actually already clinched the playoffs. I didn't realize that. So at worst, the Raiders are a wild card team, and they could still lose the AFC West, but I believe one more win would lock it up. The Raiders are on a 7-game winning streak, looking to extend that to 8 today against the Buccaneers. I'll get through the activities really quick and we'll get into game day. Tyler does have 2 points to spend, and originally I wanted to spend it on throw under pressure, which gives us the silver pressure cooker ability, but our silver ability slot is currently taken up. I might just put 1 each into deep throw accuracy and throw on the run, get both of those to 84. That gives us deep, Deadeye, and probably one other ability, I would assume. All right, let's get into game day. Against the Buccaneers, we have +4 throw hack short, +3 speed, and +3 stamina today. We, of course, are 11-4. It looks like the Bucs are really struggling, 3-12. We have the #1 offense, and they have the #30 defense. Might be a bit of a shootout. On the road are the Raiders here in Tampa against the Bucs. I believe that Josh Jacobs is still out for one more game. We shall see. 4,200 yards, 43 touchdowns, 15 picks for Tyler Gibson, and Tyler Huntley is the starting quarterback for the Buccaneers apparently. I lied. There he is, number 8. Josh Jacobs is back this week. We will no longer see any of Eric Gray, which is a little unfortunate. First play on 1st and 10 is a handoff. Josh Jacobs, pickup of 1. As you may remember, Eric Gray broke the single game rushing record a couple episodes ago, while Josh Jacobs had broken ribs. And then he just ceases to exist as soon as Josh Jacobs is back. Also, didn't mention it, the Bucs did go down and score on their first drive, so we are playing from behind for the first time in quite some time. Hit Michael Mayer down the middle of the field. He's to the 48, first down. For some reason, I doubt that Josh Jacobs will be breaking that rushing record, but we'll give him ample opportunity. He was playing absolutely insane before getting injured, but the bulk of our win streak has really kind of been without him. So, used to Eric Gray in the backfield as we go play action. Hit Jacoby Myers to the right side. He's down to the 29, 2 for 2 for Tyler. They call him 2 for 2 Tyler. That is his nickname. 1st and 10 from the 29. Tyler throwing again. And I waited too long. Elijah Cansey with the sack. I was looking for Michael Mayer. It was tight end attack. So now it's 2nd and 17 after the massive sack. And oh my God, throw out of a sack again. And it's 3rd and 17. Gotta wonder what this Raiders team will look like in Season 3. As Davante Adams regressed between Seasons 1 and 2. So you got to think, oh my God, inaccurate from Tyler. You got to think that he's going to regress again. 4th and 17, I'm guessing we'll kick a field goal. I swear these teams always pin us at our 1. 1st and 10 from the 1. We did add 3, and the Bucs were unable to score. Obviously had a nasty punt to pin us deep. On 2nd down and 3, I'm doing a toss play, and I hate these. I feel like they never work. There's a flag down. I'm guessing it's holding, and we'll be pushed back. Hooray! It was indeed holding on Jacoby. So it's 2nd and 5, and it looks like they're sending a blitzer. Gonna roll with Tyler. I'm gonna hit Davante Adams on the run. He's wide open, and he has a huge gain to the 35. First quarter's about to end, but we are gonna get one more play off. It's gonna be a run to Sir Jacobs. Oh my God. He just completely torched somebody. Oh, he's injured. Well, welcome back to the team, Eric Gray. And there he is, back in the backfield. After the injury timeout, it's still the first quarter. We hand it off to Eric Gray. Oh my God, I thought he was about to break a massive run immediately. And that's the end of the first quarter. 7-3 for the Bucs. Start the second quarter, 1st and 10 from the 50. Eric Gray's wide open in the flat. And that is an easy pickup of about 8 yards. Josh Jacobs has an MCL sprain and should be back soon. So, of course, we go play action here. Jacoby Myers is wide open down the field. Oh, my God. Big gain. Inside the red zone go the Raiders. Kind of hoping Michael Mayer gets open on this route, and he will. And it's going to be an overthrow from Tyler Gibson. That should be a touchdown for Michael Mayer, but Tyler not looking great so far today. And that makes it 2nd and 10. And guess what? We're running the same freaking play. And this time it's accurate for Michael Mayer, and it's a touchdown for the Raiders. Tyler Gibson learned how to throw between the last 2 plays. Made the throw he should have made the play before. And the Raiders will take the lead, assuming it'll be 10-7. The Bucs unable to score. The Raiders take over from the 13. We're going read option, and we're keeping it with Tyler Gibson. And we're stiff-arming the hell out of this man. And we've got a first down, a pickup of 11 for Tyler. 1st and 10 from the 24. Tyler looking to throw. Going to try for Devontae. He does hold on to that across the middle. So up to the 44. I feel like we've been passing a lot. So on this play, I'm going to let Eric Gray get a rush in. And it's going to be up the gut, and it's a big gain. He's got a first down up to the Bucs 42. Look at who else isn't injured anymore. It's Floyd Hazelwood, the rookie running back. We'll hand it off to him here on 1st and 10 from the 42. And he's got a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 38. Looking to throw. Going to hit Eric Gray. Makes the grab. He should have a first. Oh my God, he has a lot more. Big boy stiff arm. To the 24. This tight end attack is our OC's favorite red zone play. And it's not going to work for Mayer this time, but Gray was open. Tyler makes a good throw on the run, and we're in the red zone again. 1st and 10 from the 13. We'll go play action. Rolling, running, pushed out of bounds. Down at the 7. I think that was Hunter Renfrow that was, maybe it was Jacoby Myers waving their arm in the end zone when they were like draped in coverage. It's really helpful. Try to hit Devontae. He holds on. It's not enough for a first though. I kind of want to run here with Tyler, but I don't know if they'll give me that opportunity. Devontae was open. They are definitely giving me that opportunity. Touchdown Raiders. Another touchdown on the ground for Tyler Gibson. He's well over 50. At this point on the season. I think that's 55 total if you include passing and rushing touchdowns on the season. Tyler Gibson is him. The 17-10 Buccaneers are putting up more of a fight than basically any other team during this Raiders win streak. Hit Hunter Renfrow on the run. Tyler is nasty on the run for some reason. Up to the 49 already. It's a 2-minute warning. The Raiders only up by a touchdown on the Buccaneers right now. Kind of an impressive performance from such a crappy team. Like I said at the top of the episode, I think they're 3-12. Like, they are not good. And yet they're playing us closer than just about everyone else. I think that's Albert O on the reception. He's got another first. 1st and 10 from the 33. Only a minute and a half left to play. Try to hit Devontae across the middle. He actually makes that catch. And he's down at the 7. He got bumped by the middle linebacker in the middle of the field. I thought I was about to throw a disgusting pick. But instead, first and goal. Almost exactly a minute left to play. Tyler looking for another touchdown. But Jacoby punches it in. Touchdown Raiders. And will likely head into the half up 24-10. It's Tyler on the run. Again, under pressure. Hits a nasty throw to Jacoby Myers, who punches it in. Our defense made a stop and got a turnover. So the Raiders have the ball with 41 seconds left in the first half at the Bucs 10. Floyd Hazelwood's in the backfield. We'll go to him on a draw play. Gets around one defender and falls into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders yet again. Floyd Hazelwood in for the injured Josh Jacobs. Gets a touchdown. We haven't seen a ton of him this season, obviously. The one game we were going to see him because of the Jacobs injury, he also broke his ribs. Somehow, it is still the first half, and the Raiders have the ball again from the 4. Like, what is going on? A keeper for Tyler Gibson. Up the gut. Breaks it to the outside. No. Why is the clock not moving? Or did it move? And I'm misremembering what it said. They want me to take a knee, but that's boring, isn't it? Is that not boring? I should at least throw like a bomb or something. I don't know. Oh my God, Jacoby had a step. Oh no. Tyler, you're too slow. 2nd and 19, and it's the half. And we're actually going to get to see the halftime report, but we don't care. We're skipping. Our good friend Josh Jacobs is back here in the second half. 2 quarters left to play. Vegas up 31-10. And we'll go back to him immediately after the MCL sprain. 1st and 10 from the 40. We're going to just go back to Jacobs again. Oh my God, he cuts it all the way back. Breaks a tackle. I can't see anything because the camera sucks. But he's down at the 48, a first down. I go to, try to help my running back out with some blocks, and the camera punishes me. 1st and 10, we're throwing. We're throwing for Jacoby Myers. He's got a first down and a little bit more to the 32, 252 yards for Tyler today. Lots of T sounds. 252 for Tyler today. That is a lot of T. That's far too many T sounds. We're looking to throw. We're looking to hit Jacoby. I should have set my feet, but Tyler's been so good on the run today. I mean, that was probably a touchdown if that's completed because they were doubling Devontae Adams down the field. From the 32, though, on 2nd and 10, we'll go to Josh Jacobs. He's got a good carry. He's got a first down, and we're in the red zone again. On only 8 attempts, Josh Jacobs is over 70 yards. So he's had a really good day despite missing about half the game. I'll just hit Bodden quickly. Michael Mayer was open in the end zone, but I think it would have taken too long with the amount of pressure that was in the backfield. So just take the check down, I guess. From the 8 for the Raiders, we're going play action to Sir Josh. And we'll hit Devontae in the back of the end zone. He holds on. Touchdown Raiders yet again. The offense is it's just too easy now. It is just too easy. And Tyler's only an 81 overall. So I don't even know at this point. How do we make it difficult again? Tampa Bay able to add some points of their own. It's 38-17 with less than 2 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. The game really does just kind of feel over, even though it's not. You know what I mean? Josh Jacobs on another 6-yard carry. It's 2nd and 4, and it's a read option. I'm going to tell you right now, my read is just going to stop. Yeah, and I'm just going to hand it off to Josh. Oof, he only gets 1 yard. He is averaging 7.8 per carry right now, though, so you can't complain too much. On 3rd down, we're doing a screen play. We'll hit Josh Jacobs, and he's got a first down. That's easy money. Down at the 35. Well, 1st and 10. Clock continues to roll. Devontae Adams wide open on the left. He's got a first down. Down at the 50, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter, more than likely. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more Tyler going into year 3, or if you'd prefer I switch to a different position, superstar mode. Somebody in the comments of the last episode suggested tight end, and I think that could be super interesting. I also think defense could be very interesting. Of course, at the same time, it would be kind of fun to see Tyler Gibson's whole career. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll go about a new format to just get through the years quicker. Colton Miller ever not injured? By the way, the man plays like 4 snaps a game and then dies. Hit Devontae. He did not hold on to that. That's rare. 3rd and 11 from the 41. Play action. Jacoby Myers is open. He makes the grab, jukes out a defender, and is up to the 25. Tyler over 300 yards on the day now. Jacoby Myers has been very involved today, which is somewhat abnormal, honestly, as on 1st and 10, Tyler rolling, Michael Mayer open, free touchdown. Free touchdown for Michael Mayer. I think his 2nd on the day. I think he might only have like 3 catches, and 2 of them are touchdowns. And the Raiders re-extend the lead back to what it was before the Bucs touchdown. An absolute duck of a throw from Tyler. One day he'll learn to throw a spiral. Well, the Bucs scored again, and it's 45-24. I mean, not exactly what I would call a respectable score line from the Buccaneers, being down by so much, but it's not the worst. Fresh set of downs after the Jacobs carry, and I'm going read option. And they are spying Tyler, so Jacobs gets to rush for a whole whopping 2 yards. 2nd and 8. The clock is rolling. 5 minutes left to play. Jacobs up the gut. Has 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. I think Devontae has a chance to be just absolutely wide open again, depending on what coverage they're playing. He's not wide open. I'm throwing it anyway. That was a stupid decision. Probably could have been picked. Incomplete. 4th and 3. We'll punt it away. Well, that'll pretty much do it. The Bucs couldn't score. Failed a 4th down conversion. We're up 21 with a minute and a half left to play. So we're just going to try to kill the clock. We'll see if they choose to use their timeouts. It may not matter. Josh Jacobs might be gone. He might be gone. He's not gone. A huge pickup for Josh Jacobs, though, from the 25. Actually, I think from the 10 to the opposite 26. A huge run. Goodness gracious. I thought he was going to be gone for a second. They are not using timeouts. So we'll be able to run one more play, and that'll be the end of the game here in Tampa. And that is the end of the game. The Raiders extend their win streak to 8 in a row. 45-24 over the Buccaneers, the other Pirate team. Tyler with a huge day. 5 touchdowns, 336 passing yards, 36 rushing yards. My God. Tyler Gibson with a 158.1 passer rating. Is that a perfect passer rating? I heard that 158 something is a perfect passer rating. Went ahead and ended the game really quick just to make sure that it saved, because although the disconnections haven't happened in a while, I still am scared of them. So now, of course, you guys get to listen to locker room talk as I tell you the stats from the game. As I just mentioned before ending the game, Tyler Gibson finished with a 158.1 passer rating. That is not a perfect passer rating. 158.3 is considered a perfect passer rating, so he's so close. But that's back-to-back games now with a 157 and then a 158 passer rating. 336, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Did get sacked a couple of times. 21 for 27, 77% completion percentage. Tyler Huntley wasn't terrible, he just threw 2 picks. I didn't know he went to Utah. On the ground, Josh Jacobs was insane. 9.2 a carry, 17 for 156. Eric Gray on 10 per carry on only 2 attempts. Blade Hazelwood, of course, had a touchdown. Receiving, Devontae had a big day, 6 for 102 and a touchdown. Jacoby, 5 for 79 and a touchdown. Michael Mayer, 3 for 60 and 2 touchdowns. Eric Gray, 3 for 33, Renfro, 1 for 24, Alberto, 1 for 18, Nick Bodden, 1 for 11, and Josh Jacobs, 1 for 9. It's the final week of the regular season. Let's take a look at the standings and see how everything is shaking up. Bengals are 14-2. They have officially clinched the 1 seed in the AFC. The Raiders, by winning again this week, and the Dolphins losing, I believe have secured the 2 seed, though I'm not entirely certain. If we look at the playoff picture, the Raiders still the 2 seed and the Chiefs the 7 seed. I wouldn't mind losing the 2 seed because I don't want to play the Chiefs. Of the teams I have to play here, I'd much rather play any other team. The only team I wouldn't rather play is probably the Bengals on the AFC side. Anyway, though, I'll get through these activities and we'll get into the final week of the regular season. All right, it is game day. Our final game of the season is against the Saints. We have +6 stamina, +3 throw under pressure, +2 awareness, I believe +2 speed as well, though it's not shown there. If we lose, we have potential to lose the AFC West win if the Chiefs win their game. I'm not entirely sure where the tiebreaker would come out. Also, just curious about milestones for Tyler. If he throws for 418 yards in today's game, he would eclipse 5,000 in a single season, and he needs 3 passing touchdowns for 50 in a single season. Obviously looking to keep that interception number at 15, if at all possible. At home for one final time, at least in the regular season. If we win today, obviously we are guaranteed the AFC West divisional win, and that means that through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, we would be at home as well. And we might have to get Tyler some new drip if we're making the playoffs. So give me suggestions for a new playoff fit for Tyler. The Raiders start with the ball here in the final week of the regular season. And you already know where we're going. We're going to Josh Jacobs. Oh my God. Just completely annihilates somebody's ankles and has a pickup of 4. I don't foresee Tyler getting 418 yards on the day because, I mean, last week was an insane game. And that wasn't 418 yards. It was 336. But we might end up with like 4,900 yards. Josh Jacobs is insane. It's such an angry runner. We would need to like pretty much exclusively pass the ball, and I don't know if I want to do that. It's read option. Tyler's keeping. Juke this guy. Nope. Down to 1. Maybe I need to increase like juke and stiff arm and all that. That makes it 2nd and 9 for Mr. Gibson. And we're going to throw it to Mr. Jacobs on the screen. And he's going to be close to a first. Pushed out at the 34, 3rd and 2. Do we just run it again? The coach suggestion was this play, which, as we know, is a money play. So we'll go play action. And we're going to take a massive sack because I'm an idiot and I tried rolling to the left. 4th and 14. We're going to have to punt it away. When do we ever punt it away? Well, we got the ball back at the 25. And the Saints did not score. So from the 25, looking to throw. Why is Devontae so much faster than Hunter Renfrow. Like, bro was scorching him across the middle on the slants. I like this play when they're in man coverage because typically Davante Adams will just annihilate somebody on his route. And they are in man coverage. Will Davante annihilate anybody on his route? He does. Touch pass from Tyler. It's complete. A big gain for Davante Adams to the 20. And our home field advantage increases. Davante Adams all by himself. Should I just send him on a streak and throw it immediately? No. They always try to bait me with that. I'm going to run with Tyler later. Juke that guy. Pick up those 7. 3 passing touchdowns on the day, like I said before, would be 50 on the season for Tyler. So we might look to get that with this play. Davante Adams, complete touchdown Raiders. Only 2 more to go. And Tyler will have 50 passing touchdowns on the regular season. Raiders take a lead. It's going to be 7-0 in the final week of the regular season. 1st and 10 Raiders from the 25. The Saints were able to match. So it's 7-7. And that was honestly my bad. I didn't even give my blocker a chance to try to block Cam Jordan. I just ran right into him. 2nd and 20 for Tyler after me being stupid. Throw it to Michael Mayer. Just get a chunk of the yards back. It'll be 3rd and 12. On 3rd and 12. Really want Tyler to hit 5,000 yards on the season, I think. I might run this. Can I juke one guy? No, but I can break a tackle and then die at the 35. 1st and 10, though, for the Raiders. I had receivers open. I think X, which I believe was Michael Mayer, was open to the left, but I'm an idiot, as we know at this point. Well, I'm not going to get to 5,000 yards passing by running the ball with Tyler. Just take a deep shot to Davante. No way he makes that grab. Davante Adams is disgusting. He ages like fine wine. To the 18 go the Raiders. He's in the zone, obviously, after the massive gain. Throwing here for Renfrow. Oh my God. I don't like this play because it has Davante Adams and Hunter Renfrow heading to like the back corner of the end zone. So what if I bring Hunter Renfrow on like a regular slant? What will that do? It'll leave Davante Adams wide open in the back corner of the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. It's so easy. It's so easy. Tyler only needs 1 more touchdown pass on the day, and it'll be at 50 on the regular season. And yeah, it's just money. Davante Adams wide open in the back of the end zone. That's why I changed Hunter Renfrow to a slant, because he would have been there as well had we left that alone. I mean, the Saints are hanging around, that's for sure. It's 14-14 from the 25. Josh Jacobs carry. Gets basically nothing. The Chiefs are playing the Broncos down there on the ticker, 21-7. We need to win this game to guarantee that we win the division. I'm not sure that that is guaranteed. I stepped out of bounds. Did that say lose big yards in the top right? I wasn't really paying attention. I guess losing 3 yards is losing big yards. I don't know. The coverage downfield is good. I didn't feel like attempting to like throw it in there as we throw it in there to Michael Mayer, and he's got a first. Just been easy to move the ball during this win streak. If we win today, it's 9 in a row. I know that I was about to ask what the NFL record is, but teams have gone undefeated in the regular season, so it's at least 16 in a row. The longest winning streak, including playoff games in Las Vegas Raiders history, is 17 games, so I don't think we're anywhere close. We're at 9. I'm running with Tyler. Hunter Renfrow hits a pretty good block, and Tyler's up to the 17. First down, Raiders in the red zone. Does Davante Adams get wide open in the end zone again? I have a good feeling that he does. From the 17. Oh, they're not in man coverage, though, so I do have to be worried about that. They are in zone coverage. Tyler, outrun him. No! The shoestring tackle. No. Well, that's unfortunate. And my bad. I'm continuing to be stupid. They're sending a blitz. I'm way faster than Cam Jordan, though. And we're going to run. And we're going to get pushed out of bounds by Josh Jacobs. It's 3rd and 11. I'm starting to play like I used to play before we kind of got goated. Looks like they may actually be in man coverage this time. They are. So, Davante Adams, back of the end zone, inaccurate from Tyler Gibson. Fantastic. 4th and 11. We'll probably kick a field goal. That would have been the 50th touchdown pass, Tyler. Davante beat his man. Okay, the Saints have us tied at 17 apiece here in the 3rd quarter. That is crazy. This Saints team is not very good. I think they have like 4 or 5 wins on the season. At least Josh Jacobs is still involved in the passing game. But we'll let him run it this time. 1st and 10. Jacobs. Wow. Really good. Oh, Tyler fell. Unlucky. 2nd and 11. After the failed Josh Jacobs run, I continued to try to run, and I keep running into Cam Jordan. On 3rd down, can we convert? I believe we can, especially if Hunter Renfrow holds on, and he does. 236 yards on the day for Tyler. 5.5 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Tyler looking to throw, hitting Michael Mayer quickly. He left the underneath completely open. It's a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We'll go play action. Tyler rolling. Hit Devontae. I think I was past the line of scrimmage, but there's no flag. So it's a 1st down for the Raiders. How about that? If you press the button to throw as you're crossing the line of scrimmage, you don't get the penalty. So it's all about when you press the button. Dump it off to, is that Harrison Bryant in the game? I think that's like his 3rd catch on the season. I really would love to get Tyler Gibson's 50th touchdown pass on the season. We're not going to get it here, I don't think, as we hit Michael Mayer. He's got a 1st, though, down at the 4. 1st and goal from the 4. Just dump it off to Josh Jacobs. Do you think he punches that in? No, Demario Davis is so fast. Well, now it's 2nd and goal as downs work, you know, 1st down and then 2nd down. That's how the cookie crumbles. Jacoby Myers was open. I guess I get a rushing touchdown here. I wanted to throw it, but I didn't want to force it. It was a super free rushing touchdown. I missed the timing on the window for the Jacoby Myers touchdown, but it's a touchdown nonetheless. The Raiders take the lead and are in prime position to win this football game. Tyler Gibson, the likely MVP this season. The Saints were able to tie. I'm liking this. Let's make the games tough again. Look to throw. Hunter Renfrow's open. He's going to be... Oh, I thought he was going to be short of the 1st, but he has the 1st down. 24-24 with 10 minutes left to play in the game. Tyler will look to throw and breaks out of a sack and has a lot of green in front of him. Slide down. Died at the 40, pickup of 9. 2nd and 1. The Saints have just set the defensive game plan to strip ball aggressive. Just dump it off to Jacobs. Can he beat that one guy? Well, I mean, he got the 1st. 1st and 10 from the 41. Tyler from under center. We'll go play action. I want Devontae. He's so open, but we take a hit under pressure. That one makes sense to be inaccurate, I feel like. That makes it 2nd and 10 from the 41. Tyler looking to throw again for Hunter Renfrow. And he's got a 1st. Into Saints territory down to the 43. Tyler Gibson over 300 yards on the day. Only needs about 100 more to break 5,000 in a single season. Dump it off to Jacobs. I saw that way too late. Nearly let him out of bounds, but it's a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We're going to go play action again. Sorry I'm throwing the ball just a billion times. Inaccurate from Tyler, but accurate enough to be caught, I guess, for Nick Bodden. 1st down. Trying to get these passing records. I mean, they're not really records, but I think you know what I mean. 1st and 10 from the 27. Davante Adams beat his man, and that's a touchdown for him and for the Raiders. And Tyler's 50th touchdown pass on the regular season. And to who else but Davante Adams? He dusted his man off the line. Tyler, what the hell is that throw, man? The Saints tie it up again. This is very interesting. It's 31-31, 4 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter from the 25. Tyler to throw. Just going to dump it to Devontae, but it's out of reach. Under pressure, inaccurate. That makes it 2nd and 10. And I'm going to roll. I'm going to run here, I think. I definitely am. It's going to be a 1st for Tyler. Pushed out of bounds at the 39. 81 rushing yards on the day. I think there's a good chance to get 418 passing yards like is needed for 5,000. And Hunter Renfrow's wide open and Tyler missed him. Oh, Tyler. We're getting into old habits and it's not a good time for that. The defense is giving up a ton of points as we're heading into the playoffs. Tyler back to being an inaccurate little boy and me throwing interceptions. That is the 16th on the season. I might be costing us the game. That was a really bad decision to throw by me. Just like really, really bad. The Saints were able to score 38-31, a minute 23 left to play. We have to go down the field and get a touchdown. And for the first time in a while, that dramatic music that I like so much might be playing. This is knocked away. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. What can Tyler Gibson do? He can run into Cam Jordan, and then he can take off to run. Has a 1st down, out of bounds at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Minute 12 left. Tyler will look to throw yet again. I'm going to step up and run again. And we need to hurry it up. That's a pickup of 1. That's awful. Obvious throwing situation here. Looking down the field for Jacobs. Can he come up with a play? No. Swatted away. 3rd and 9. 38 seconds left to play. 3rd and 9. Trey Tucker is in the game. Throwing here. I'm going to go to Trey Tucker. Inaccurate from Tyler. Where is this coming from? He's been so good. Well, it comes down to this play. Let's see what we can do. 4th and 9. To win or lose the game for Hunter Renfrow. He's wide open, and he's down the field, down at the 32. I think we need to use our last timeout here. 1st and 10 from the 32. 26 seconds left to play and no timeouts. Dump it off to Josh Jacobs, and he just needs to get out of bounds, which I think he did. It's a pickup of 9. Quite literally all of the play calls are verticals, which is just so dumb. 2nd and 1, looking to throw. Devontae Adams can't make the catch. Incomplete is the next best thing, though. I am really tempted to just immediately throw it to either Adams or Jacobs. I'm going Adams. He makes the grab. We have to hurry up and spike. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 1 second left. Oh my god, that 1 second on the clock lingered forever. It all comes down to this, and you know I am going to Devontae Adams in the back of the end zone. Throw him a touch pass. It's incomplete, and we lose the last game of the regular season. 38-31, and I think the Chiefs are going to win in their last game. I am excited to see that the games are back to being competitive in this matchup at least, because that means that hopefully the playoffs are competitive and not just a complete blowout every single game, because that is a little boring. But it sucks to lose the last game of the regular season. Tyler was only about 20 yards away from 5,000 on the year. That touchdown pass might have done it. Take a look at the box score. An unfortunate loss for the Raiders, 38-31. New Orleans scored 21 points in the 4th quarter. That is crazy. Derek Carr, 133.7 rating, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Tyler, of course, had that 1 interception, 393 yards, 3 touchdowns, 71% completion. Not a huge point in looking at rushing, as I just didn't give Josh Jacobs the ball like ever, really, but Tyler had 94 yards on the ground. Receiving, Devontae Adams had 10 receptions for 211 yards and 3 touchdowns. My lord. Jacobs 7 for 67, Renfrow 4 for 65, Mayer 4 for 38. Jacoby Myers, no catches. Let's take a look at what that did to the playoff bracket. We are still the 2 seed, and the Chiefs moved up to the 5, so we're actually playing the Dolphins as the 7 seed. So that's honestly pretty ideal. We kept the 2 seed. We finished 12-5 on the regular season, and in the next episode, we'll face off against the Dolphins in the playoffs. I will show final regular season stats really quick before I end the episode, and then we'll kind of look at the rest of what happened around the league at the beginning of next episode. Tyler Gibson just 25 yards shy of 5,000 on the year, but did throw 50 total touchdowns, had 16 interceptions, averaged 292 yards per game with a 117.6 rating. Rushing, Josh Jacobs barely got 1,000 yards. He did miss like 4 games though, so that's pretty cool. He had 10 touchdowns on the season. Tyler had 12, so a total of 62 touchdowns in the regular season for Tyler Gibson. That is insane. So that actually kind of crushes the record for total touchdowns in a regular season. Peyton Manning had the most touchdowns in a single season with 56 combined passing, rushing, and receiving touchdowns in 2013. So Tyler Gibson with 62 now owns the single season record for touchdowns, total touchdowns in the regular season. Eric Gray had 684 yards in relief, and then receiving, Devontae Adams finished top of the team with 1,200 yards and had 19 receiving touchdowns. That is nasty. Michael Mayer also over 1,000 yards with 12 touchdowns. These were my red zone targets, 100%. Hunter Renfrow had 3 touchdowns, 871 yards. Jacoby Myers had 6 touchdowns, 589 yards. Jacobs 585, Eric Gray 266, Alberto 159, and then mostly irrelevancy down here. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's episode. In the next episode, we'll kind of look at what happened around the league in the regular season, who won what awards, and then of course we'll play our playoff matchup against the Dolphins. Obviously, this is my first time doing the playoffs in the Tyler Gibson series, so it will probably just be 1 game per episode again, but we will probably slow down the simulation and kind of watch along as the game goes on, I think is how I'm going to do it. But the episodes might be a little shorter for the playoffs, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Anyways, I'd like to thank you guys so much for the support. As always, we are very, very close to 400 subs, so if you haven't hit that sub button already, go ahead and hit that for me. It really helps me out a lot. I'm trying to hit 500 by the end of the year. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next episode, we'll face off against the Dolphins in the playoffs.